So let's get into it. First of all, my name is Mr. Fantastic. If you're here and you're listening to my YouTube, I want to say thank you. If you subscribed, I want to say thank you. But I also want to say to those who actually think I care that they not listening or that I only get maybe 5 to 10 to 20 listeners, I do this as a hobby. I've been working for the government for the better years of half my life. I don't need the money. I live pretty good. I want you to know that I do this because I want to do this. I do this because I believe in Blaze and because we had a hole that needed to be filled. So I stepped up and I filled it. Now, wherever you listen, wherever you don't, wherever you subscribe, I really don't care. I could really care less. This is about helping Blaze and getting the word out. If you care about Blaze, you should be sharing it. You don't even got to listen to it if you don't want to. But I guarantee you, if I'm not up here doing it, who is? Who out there is making their Blaze videos? You know, nothing but love to Brandon, nothing but love to Mr. Young, and if I didn't say your name, I'm sorry, but if you are Toadstool, nothing but love to you, bro. 'Cause I heard you doing some things. So if you out there doing your part, thank you. We're like-minded because we're not being paid. We're doing this out of love, out of the love for the token, and because this is what we like to do. So I don't care if ain't nobody watching. I'm doing this on my lunch break. I do this when I wake up. I do this when I get off work, just for the hell of it. Really, this is business, not personal. You got some cats in this chat, and I'm gonna leave it alone what they said and why they said it. It's a cult mentality. Oh, you brought up our name. You said do this, do that. How dare you? Bro, it was hypothetical. He was just spitting out a name. But I'm not gonna say the name. We're gonna leave it at that. Let's get to the roadmap. So from Rashi, he says, I need to assess all the various things related to Blaze. Now I read some of this earlier, but it was condensed and a lot of information was added to this. So I want to read it again. And I'm not actually sure who popped it up there, and if it's the guy who I think yeah, that's who I thought it was. I don't rock with dude anyway. I don't rock with dude anyway because dude's toxic, but I ain't gonna put his name out there. That's not cool. This is business. That would be personal, and that ain't cool. Actually, the dude might be a cool dude. Let me just go ahead and put that out there. The dude might actually be a cool dude in the real world. He might be. But when it comes to this crypto things, wires get crossed. People are, and plus we're on the internet. People are quick to say things and blah blah this, blah blah that. So I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna say I apologize, and I'm putting that on YouTube. It's recorded. I did not say his name. He still might say F me, and if it's F me, then it's F you too, just because I was born like that. But besides that, I apologize. You know, I'm a grown ass man. There's no reason I should be in an argument with somebody from across the world or whatever you're from about something I'm not even getting paid for. So I apologize. That's on me. Let's get to it. Finances. He want to get these things. He want to assess these things about Blaze. One is finances. Two, new ship influencers. This time we go after those who can help us and embrace our community. Right. The Dexes, pulling out of most probably, I would say pull out a Bitmart. We will get back in when we have a over a 10 million market cap, 500K volume. A lot of people don't think this is a good idea. Well, which one do you want to do, bro? Do you want to burn SHIB or not? You know, like I know, like everybody else knows, you cannot raise the taxes to a certain amount because the exchanges don't like it. Plus, like Rashi said, they have bots in there that inflate the numbers. So, which one do you want? You can't have both. And if we can, one of them still has to go for the benefit of us. And he already said he's going to take that money, which I believe was 60K, and reinvest it into the casino. So what do you want? Do you want the utility or do you want the exchange that's not benefiting us? Yes, yes, the point my man made was a good point. You just can't pull out. No, sir, we cannot just pull out of the exchange without giving people a heads up because it does look shady. I'm sorry, if I go on this exchange today and it's there, and then I go on the exchange tomorrow and it's not, I'm going to wonder what happened. So he definitely does have to put out an explanation and make sure that we float it around, before we leave. That makes complete sense. But it's something that has to be done, unless you don't want to burn SHIB. All right. So the lotto is coming. We know that. Blaze monthly burn party. Once that goes in, we're gonna not only give those two people, I think it's still two people that's going to get the 10% to the 5%, but it will be three people that actually get a chance to test out the lottery function. All right, so that's going to be cool. The casino. Now this is where I'll tell you about the 60K. I am thinking of transferring the Dex float cash, 60K, and getting the casino and games done ASAP. That's the greatest idea that I've heard, that I've read so far. My only problem with this is time frame. Time frame, time frame, time frame, right? It's like I'm not going to give you 60K and then I'm going to be waiting until the fourth quarter for you to give me my games and casino. I'll give you 20K, and then as you progress, we'll go ahead and pay the remainder. But I expect to have this thing by the end by fall, and I'm talking August. I'm talking if I give you 60K, I want you working on this thing day and night. And if you can't, I need to know a time frame, right? That just makes sense. So I'm hoping that's what he does. Um, Marketing. I believe in this community and I want to give you guys a chance to progress and grow by marketing Blaze. We will also use professional YouTube and Twitter marketing. So, in other words, professional YouTube. What is professional YouTube? Professional YouTube is anybody that has over 5,000 followers. That's what I'm thinking because there are no professionals on YouTube. It is illegal for you to give financial advice on YouTube. There are no such thing as it's just the professional YouTuber. There's just no such thing. Everyone is selling you something on YouTube. They're selling you content. That's it. And some of them just got more followers than other people do. And some of those followers could be bots. Who knows? Or some of those people could have been doing this since YouTube, since the early 2000s, right? Now, professional just means you have a lot of followers, but none of them legally can give you financial advice. Not one of them can tell you what the stock market or what the crypto market is going to do. Not one person. Not even Jim Cramer can tell you what the stock market is going to do. Let's just be honest. But it's something, and I'm always with that. Twitter marketing. Now, this is something totally different. There is a such thing as Twitter marketing. Uh, Influencers definitely do run Twitter for some unknown reason. It's social media. They're social influencers. They have hundreds of thousands, even some of them got millions, and most of them are females. And yes, more people see their stuff, but it also gets, um, I want to say, congested, right? Because you got a million followers. All million of your followers are not seeing your stuff. Let's just be honest. It's just not happening. right? Now, if you're a female and you're doing OnlyFans or you're dressing a little provocative, yeah, 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 I've seen it. I've seen it. 5,000 comments, 10,000 likes, uh, 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 200,000 views. It happens, but look at why it's happening, right? So that's a good idea. I'm just hoping that he really picks out the right people. And if it was me, most of them would be female. The team will grow, and I will delegate jobs. Everyone reports to me, that's what it should be, And I'm wondering how the team is going to grow, because I already told him I would love to be an admin, but if he gives me an admin and I'm able to ban people, I guarantee you some of y'all is getting kicked ASAP. And not because I don't like you, not because I don't I don't want to hear you, because everybody should have a say so. I believe in that. I believe in having your own opinion, not being a sheep, and voicing your opinion. But there's a difference between an opinion and downright malice. And I followed a couple people just in the Telegram, and every time they pop out, it's always toxic, always toxic. They're not chilling. They don't raid. They have done nothing to contribute to the token. But as soon as somebody has something a little spicy to talk about, they come right behind those people with FUD. And yes, because it's fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That's what FUD means. And sometimes you need a little bit of FUD. You do. You'll be a fool not to be paranoid. This is crypto. You'll be crazy. But there's also a difference when you come about being malice. You're taking your opinion and you're trying to shove it down people's throats. Those type of people, I'm gonna ban in a heartbeat if I ever become admin. And I'm just giving you a shout right now. I wouldn't care if Jesus Christ Himself told me not to ban you. I'm kicking you as soon as I see your face, as your name. I'm kicking you. I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but you only got 3 strikes. 3 strikes and you are out. Period. Okay. The burn date is going to move to Saturday. He's also going to work out the tax structure for the SHIB Blaze because we have to increase the taxes. They just have to, right? So the Saturday is probably a better look. It gets you more hype than a Monday does. So I'm really I really think that Saturday is a good thing, right? So, but that also decreases the days. So Monday through Sunday is 7 days, right? So unless we're going Saturday through Saturday, I mean, like when does the numbers start accumulating? I'm thinking it's Saturday through Saturday. If we start a burn on Saturday and we move the burns to Saturday, then the clock starts on Saturday. That's just my opinion. Um, I will hold AMAs every week before the burn. That's what we need on Twitter. Now, I don't know if he's talking about the AMA and the Telegram. If you want more exposure, you have to move to Twitter. And those that don't go to Twitter are kind of those that we don't need. I mean, I'll record it and I'll definitely post it on YouTube and I'll definitely send Sarah the video so she can give it to the people on the inside of Telegram who, they might not actually have the accessibility, depending on what country they're in, to even have Twitter or access to a space, you know, because most of these spaces, to be able to talk, you have to use your phone. So if all they have is a computer or a desktop or a laptop, they will not be able to communicate. So you have to also factor that in, right? But joining the AMA, if they can join the AMA and we have a large group of numbers, that looks good for people on the outside looking in. So the more the merrier. 11, need to work it out. All depends on what role we want to take. I will come up with 2 options after I come out with 2 strategies. Describe both and have a poll in a telegram. You guys get to choose our destiny, which is really good. Having that community engagement, it's also going to cut down on a lot of FUD because if he gives us the options to choose what we want in a fair anonymous poll and one of the options overweighs the other option, then guess what? That's what we picked. Like it or not, it was a community vote. So you got to love that. We will probably get a new team member. He will work with me. His name is Paul. He has worked for the Scottish Windows and in the process of selling his gold business for 10 million GBP. I'm sorry, I don't know what GBP is. It's definitely a currency, or it could be some stock options. I don't know. I'm sorry. If you do know, please comment in the comment section what GBP means. Oh, and I will look into getting Blaze a credit/debit card or vouchers so you guys can spend Blaze in the real world. That's the biggest utility in crypto. I don't care what anybody else is doing in crypto. I really could care less. That's the biggest thing in crypto, being able to use it in the real world. It's so many people asking who are new to crypto, who have never been in crypto, who are interested in crypto, who are asking, how do I get my money off? I know how to get my money on, I know how to buy, but how do I get it off? By having this on ramp and off ramp capability, even if you can't put it directly into your bank account, which you can if you're on a legit exchange like crypto.com, Binance, so on and so forth, you can always transfer to your account. But if you don't have that functionality, right? If you don't have those exchanges, having this card is the way you can buy real world utility using credit that will be paid for in Blaze. It doesn't get no better than that, baby. And the tax man doesn't know. So now you can spend what you want to spend and hold however much you want to hold and be able to utilize it in the real world. Tell me that's not groundbreaking. My vision is to Blaze to have its ecosystem, right? My vision is to Blaze to have its own ecosystem. So you talking about maybe one day we can have a conversation about an exchange, about a blockchain. That's like so far in the future. That's like going to Mars right now. So we're not even going to think about that right now. But it's good to have something to think of. It's good to have a long-term vision, right? But we're so far from that. Anyone in ETH can buy Blaze to spend in real life. That's what we want. Let's say you hold another coin, which this is the small part. Number 16 is the small part that people flipped out about just because a certain name was used. And Jesus Christ, bro, get the stick out your ass. It was it's hypothetical, but since he used that name, you want to flip out. And I should use it because I don't give a damn. But it's cool. It's cool. So let's say you hold another coin, PayPay, in the ETH network. The coin goes up and you want to take 10K in profits from Dogecoin. But also you need to buy a decent car for your wife and hers is too long gone. Here is where Blaze come in. You can sell Preem to Blaze. Get yourself a Blaze credit card, go to the shops and buy yourself a car. Now, did you hear me use three different tokens? Just in case you didn't hear it. Weirdos. Remember, credit card money is not your money. It's the credit card company's money. So you are purchasing the car in credit money. Then you pay back the credit card in Blaze tokens. Taxman doesn't even know it. That's what I was just explaining a little earlier to you guys. So 17, Levi will be taking a break. He needs to sort himself out. He will be kept in the loop but not engaging as much, which is understandable because um, he did post something on Twitter. We definitely are all business here. We're not personal, so I'm not gonna get off into that. I just hope the man is okay, and I'm hoping that he gets that he pulls through whatever's going through. Whatever he's going through. Swap anything to Blaze. To use a Blaze card to spin the real world. So we've reiterated that 3 times. So think about that, y'all. That could be something that's really coming. We need to get to know. And best way to get that exposure, I'd burn Shib and work with Shib influencers across the world. If that's a possibility, I would love to see it happen. The dollar BLZT token can be used as a part token. So let's say Blaze goes plus 40%. You then swap the profits to Blaze token. Then when Blaze dips, you buy back. Buy your funds, stay within the ecosystem. And that's they're talking about what if Blaze was a stable coin, which it actually could be one, but you have to build an ecosystem around it. Once again, we're talking about going to Mars. Let's not even focus on that. We need to see if we can whitelist and make Blaze token 0% tax. Also, all team members will get paid in Blaze equivalent. So basically, they're paying the team members who join up in Blaze, which sounds good, but also, um, well, I guess it sounds good because if you got to cash out, that actually goes to the burn, So, and then if you're here for the project, it is what it is. The only part about that I don't like is like spending my own money to do advertisements. Um, I think we should have a marketing fee budget for that, and I'm hoping we do. Let's move forward. We got the monthly unlocked and we can use that to pay the team. Okay, so we do have some funds set aside to pay the team. Um, but I'm hoping that actually contributes to things that we have to do out of pocket. Also, see photo. The D app is coming soon. I believe that photo that he's talking about was a little bit up here. Let me see if I can find it for you. So he definitely got in contact with the people creating the lotto, right? And if I'm correct, that is right here. So right here you can see it says, "Hello all, any news?" Hey, I was out sick these past couple days, but still on schedule to deliver all on Thursday for testing. So this Thursday, which is in 2 days, we should be able to have those testers, or at least a demonstration, or at least a little tidbit, a taste of what the lotto is going to be looking like and how it's going to be running. So I'm really, really excited for that. So with that being said, y'all, um, let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going and let's not get discouraged. Definitely do your own research, and because you got to stand on your own. So from all that little bit of arguing we had, I'm gonna leave it off with this. It says right here, it's okay to have a misunderstanding. What is not okay is the attitude of which it was approached. Exactly. I'm not here to get bullied by anyone, and that's how I felt when I dipped into the chat. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. People be mad at me because I'll say it doesn't matter or this right here. And I try to be real nonchalant, right? I don't use cuss words. I ain't been calling nobody out their name and doing and saying crazy stuff, but I try to defend our community. Because you have people from all over, but they're cultists, right? You get somewhere, you make a couple dollars. Now, this is your second child or something. And now you're up in here and you're going balls to the wall because of something silly, something hypothetical, and it's like, come on, bro. How do you know I don't even own that token? How do you know he don't own that token? Evidently, he said the name, so guess what? He might actually own that token. But people are so ready to explode if you say something about their token. They're so, hey, what? What did you say? Ah, la, la, la. And it's like, come on, man, calm down. And next thing you know, this person done wrote out a paragraph telling you how your token ain't this, your token ain't that. This going this, and I hope this happened to you. over something that was hypothetically said. Come on, man. You go to a job every day and you don't love your job that much. You go to your job faithfully every day. It pays your bills. It puts food on your table. And I guarantee you, you don't even go that hard for your job. Right? Come on, bro. Calm down. Calm down. So let's go over here and look at the market. As you can see, things are Mm, I don't know. They're fluctuating. Ethereum is on 19 and 18 all day today. Bitcoin wants to hit 31, but it hasn't. BNB is still where it was earlier. Same thing for XRP. Shiba is kind of stuck right now. Bone is seeing a small little sell off, but nothing really. That bad boy is heading to $1. I don't care. Uh, Squid Grow, same thing. It's just taking a little dip. It's getting ready to go back to 13. I'm thinking. But I really want to see that hit 16 or more just so I can actually get a look at it. Bob, they got to do something. They got to do something, man. Maybe, I don't know, but they're getting hit. Blaze token, as you can see, a little bit of FUD because people are waiting for the burn. They're waiting for the burn. This one guy has been in the chat. He ain't asked not one, he's only asked one question. And he's asked this question about 30 times. I'm not going to lie, I've seen it. When the burn? Is the burn today? When is the burn? Have you burned yet? And I love it. I love it because it's an honest question. It's a legit question, even though he might be sitting with his finger on the sale trigger to make him some profit. I still love it because it's legit. It is a legit question. That's not FUD. That is not FUD. So, it is what it is. If we go down here, you can see that nice little dip right there. People a little upset, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You can't make everybody happy. And I mean, some people just got mental damage. Some people just have mental disorders, man. I hate to say it. Some people are overly emotional, and it seems like crypto is filled with overly emotional people. Do you know how much goes on in crypto that you can never do in stocks? You will never talk to the CEO in stocks. You will never talk to the co CEO in stocks. You will never talk to the board. You won't talk to the manager or the supervisor of any company that's in stocks that's actually upper tier. Yeah, now you can go talk to Dave who runs the Tesla store out in butt fuck somewhere. Yeah, he ain't sending nothing up the chain. He don't even know where the chain is. Go ahead and go tell Elon how you think that Tesla should have this and it should do this and they should come out this and blah blah. You won't even get a chance to. People text him millions of times, hundreds of thousands of times. He doesn't even look at it. He doesn't even look at it. And so people need to turn down they cool a little bit. Your self-absorption is about to explode and implode. It's just turn it down. You're not entitled to anything because you spent your money. We all spend our money, all of us, and you're not entitled to nothing. Maybe in whatever little country you come from, and I mean America also. So don't get it twisted. I'm a foreigner to you. You feel me? If you sitting where you are right now, I'm the foreigner, right? So don't get it twisted. All I'm saying is different attitudes, different behaviors, different cultures, and they think differently. We all think differently. Shit, man and woman think differently, right? So it's not a diss saying you shouldn't expect certain things, you shouldn't ask certain questions. It's not a diss. It's an entitlement issue. Turn your entitlement down, right? Because you can always go somewhere else. And I guarantee you, it's going to be the same demonstration. You're not going to get the answers that you want when you want them. You're not going to get things done the way you want things done because if you do, you would be doing those things. And I don't care if you're a dev of another thing that's doing another thing and you're over here. Guess what? Thanks. Congratulations. I'm happy you're part of our community. It means absolutely nothing if you think we're going to kiss your ass. It's not. I'm not going to kiss your ass. Another reason why I'm not a dev. It's another reason why I'm not an admin. Because I can say what I want to say and do what I want to do. And even if I was an admin, I would still do the same thing. I would just turn it down an inch. But I'm not here to kiss your ass. You can sell. I don't give a shit. Devs come and go. One minute they'll love you, the next minute they'll be booing you. I've seen so many devs rob people and we got exploited or compromised. And those same people that are cheering you, the same people who are throwing you flowers, cannot wait to throw eggs and tomatoes if you mess up. They will turn on you just like a snap of your fingers. They will turn on you. And I've seen it happen way too many times. So, with that being said, keep your head on straight, y'all. It's a dirty game out here. Crypto is nothing to play with. As you see, the Facebook page is taking off. That's 322 members. Let's go ahead and make sure that's 345 members, and we only had 13. So you can talk about me all you want. I created this. I did this. I paid for the advertising out of my pocket. No one told me to start my own Facebook page. I just said I'm going to do it because I wanted to fill the gap. I wanted to do this for Blaze. And now I am. And we're almost at 400 followers, maybe on our way to 500, maybe on our way to 1,000. Let's Blaze.